Hey guys, what's up? This is Hack here, and I'm here with my nasty germs because I'm a little under the weather, but it doesn't matter because I got my graffiti gang with me here in Jet Set Radio, or Jet Grind Radio, as you guys remember. I think there's some legal issues with that, but whatever the case, this is the HD upgrade of the actual title, and it's pretty awesome. I was a fan of the original, not because of the graphics and the cool music, because the game was actually pretty unique. So before we get going, I'm gonna outfit my guy with the best graffiti in the world. Yeah, there we go. The official FC pill. This was in the game, from the beginning. They knew about us about 10 years before we existed. But this actually came from the Create New Graffiti editor. A lot of people actually made some pretty nasty stuff with that, so if you guys probably look online for some of that stuff. But we're into the game now, and if you guys don't know what Jet Set Radio is, basically in 1999 at TGS, it made a huge splash because of its graphic style and what it was actually going for. It's actually a graffiti based basically say Tony Hawk style game with very simplified controls. So this is actually a special type of mission, so you can have a new member join your crew to help. So it's basically someone to help pick, and you have a few characters that unlocked already. This is about 2 hours in, so I'm not spoiling too much. But if you look at this, and right off the bat, I would have to recommend this to anybody who has experienced this already. Me beating the original, a long time ago, I'm having a lot of fun playing, and HD upgrades, are showing up. One thing Sega is good for, maybe not the bells and whistles, but technically this game is pretty darn good. And besides a few minor glitches, it's been working fine. So she actually challenges you to some Assassin's Creed type trial missions where she tries to see how good you actually are with the game mechanics, or any new partner you're about to get. So you have to just prove that you got the chops for their crew, and that was successful even though I fell. So it's about 3 challenges before you get them, but this is not actually the meat and potatoes of the actual title. You actually go to 3 different parts of this fake Neo Tokyo or some nonsense like that, and you basically have to tag up areas that other rival gangs are doing, and they have different conditions and stuff like that. We'll see it in a quick second. It's pretty awesome. As far as I'm surprised no one has taken this formula yet, because even when it came out, it made a huge splash and people did enjoy it. So who knows? And you know what? Graffiti games in general have a great record. This and Mark Echo were both really good games. If you guys haven't played Getting Up, play that. I'm surprised it didn't sell that well, but it was a really good game. All right, I haven't seen this last one. We're gonna find out. But okay, we're not including games like DJ Boy for the arcade, which was just, those are jokes, okay? Ooh. So the main point of this game is about the graffiti. It even gives you a little graffiti disclaimer in the beginning, and it's pretty crazy. It has that. I'm not sure which one this should go to. Ooh. That was my fault, guys. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. So they can get pretty difficult. This one looks a little hard. In general, this game is still a master of that thrill, and every second, the short bursts of entertainment. This game is like a prime example of a game that does that right. Oh my god. No. Yeah, it gets a little tricky later on. It's not even as hard as it gets. I remember some of the later trials were super tough. There we go. Alright, so yeah, one thing I would have to say, maybe after 10 years, the controls could have been a little more tight. I don't know if that means anything, but it's something that, I've been noticing, maybe I'm just not as, forgiving as I was when I was a teenager, but right now, yeah, it feels like if you're not exactly holding up, or or exactly holding down, he's just stray off the path a little too much, and this is one of those games that's not very forgiving if you miss your jumps. So I think I have a secret mission. We're going to Kogani Chow, Shibuya Chow, and Benten Chow. These are all different times of the day. There's a one nightlife level, etc. And one during the day, and then one during the afternoon, sunset. But in general, they do a pretty good job of switching it up. So I've actually never done this. And this game has a huge, huge influence with hip hop and whatever this J hip hop. I'm not sure if any of these songs are licensed, but they're not bad. They're entertaining for the most part. Yeah, police are. Yeah, the police are everywhere in this title, and they don't joke around. This isn't no friendly police. You'll see in a second when they start entering the area. So as stuff happens, you know, I'm gonna give this guy a hard time. If you knock the bad guys over, you get to take spray cans from them, and you know, take your spray back, take your home back. This is yours. This is your birthright right here. This wall. So you can feed that crap up. There you go. Look at that. Oh, I'm hooking that wall up with that finger cramp special. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous how crazy this game actually gets with with the enemies and stuff. They change it up a lot. They bring the SWAT team in, FBI, dogs. The dogs are really annoying. Hold that. FC all day. All over the walls. That's why I learned how to be a graffiti artist. It is art, but it is a crime. So be wary of that, folks. But like I was saying before, so it's like very short spurts. If the whole mission's timed, you have like this little arena similar to what you see like Tony Hawk. I think it based a lot of stuff. A lot of the good parts about this title with Tony Hawk. There's only 4 buttons in the actual title. R is to give you the extra boost. A is to jump, and he automatically attaches to the walls or whatever. When you do get when you can grind, you can even perform some wall rides if you're on a flat surface. The controls, like I mentioned before, haven't aged really well. At the same time, it's one of those things you get used to. This game, I think it was more about what it was doing rather than the actual concept of the title. Like the whole package in general is pretty nuts. A graffiti-based skater. It sounds crazy in general. So the thing is, one of the coolest driving forces is one of the characters in the game, the actual radio host for Jet Grind Radio. He's the guy who gives you all your missions basically. He tells you about, hey guys, these guys taking over your turf. These guys aren't joking around. The police over here. Oh my god. Really? So yeah, like attack helicopters, and they're not gonna be friendly. Like these aren't like, hey, gonna shoot parachutes at me. As you see, they shoot real rockets. Oh my god. So like yeah, it gets a little difficult. This is, I told you, a little further in. I really need to get that wall. You need to tack up every spot before you get to. My god, is my wall ride like the worst in the world right now? Wow. Alright, maybe I have to go from a different angle, but so we're gonna keep moving. We got rockets on our back. General tips for this game I remember playing, oh wow, is try to get all the more difficult stuff early on, because it's basically when the officers come is a canned time. So after 4 different graffiti tags, they usually come. Oh, that jump's gonna be crazy. Okay. Maybe I'll come back for that in a little bit. But I like how the game switches it up with the actual locales. And as far as repetition goes, that does exist, but at the same time, it does a very good job, keeping it fresh. And you have a small burst of this action too, so you never get really bored. And you have everything separating because you have different types of missions, like the ones where you got to recruit the teammates and stuff like that. Those are always fun. I really need to hold that. Get that little stupid helicopter. I need to spray that thing. Yeah, like I was mentioning before. And at least you have a right analog stick. That's one of the few changes that actually make a difference in this title. You have access to the right analog stick, which you can help change the camera around. But if any OGs know this game, it's all about that L button. It's all about that L button. Because the L button maps, brings the camera right behind your character, which is really helpful. I believe this is for points. I totally forgot what they do. And I am getting rocketed. I really need to hit that wall. So at the same time, the game has this threshold where the grind threshold and stuff like that. when you start playing it, I recommend everyone getting it, especially if you're new to this. So the experience will be that much newer. But me, this has that nostalgic value. I still think this is the better of Jet Grind Radio Future and this. And Jet Grind Radio, I believe this is the better game, but they both were good. Maybe the whole Microsoft thing, who knows. But yeah, so you're in these small arenas, you know, you're trying to get to the last spray cans, or trying to spray every locale before you die or get dead. I'm trying to get my mojo back, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not hitting those wall grinds with the expertise of OG like you. And like new players are probably just looking at how beautiful this game. Yeah, this game still looks good. It was like one of the games to help, you know, make cell shading that much more popular. Then after that, all those games, Automodelista, 13 by Ubisoft, all these games started doing it. It was a good fad. A lot of the games that did come out this graphic style still look good today. A lot of games. I think even a few games that you didn't expect to use this kind of graphic style were using it. Oh, I just got smoked. Do I have to run this whole thing back? Yeah. You know what? I'm not. I don't think I'm the right fit to go after the Kogaden King, because they wear, what is that? Masks of I don't know what the hell that is. Not much has changed as far as this. It's a pretty, you know, a pretty a pretty faithful port. In general, like they have the leaderboards and stuff like that. There isn't any new modes that you should be going nuts for. The radio. Let's go put on a different song. Let's see what kind of jams we're rocking. This game is known for its music. Nah. Nah. Alright, we good. I'm in there. That's my shit. That's my jam. But for let's go to a different mission. Show you guys some the other locales. Love Trap. Ooh. The other characters have different stats and stuff like power, technique, and speed. Speed is pretty self-explanatory. I believe power is how high they can jump, and technique is how many cans they can hold, probably. No one really pays attention to that. They're not that different that it could actually affect it. So, like, the different types of gangs here, and, you know, to keep it entertaining. Oh, yeah. You guys hear that? Salsa! I'm sorry for my voice. I am under the weather. But no, Jet Set Radio makes everything better. I like Jet Grind Radio, man. I want my name back. Yo, high fives. This game's less about tricks and more about spraying. And, you know, platforming, which is surprising. At first glimpse, everyone thinks, oh, this is just aggressive inline. You guys remember that crappy game? But no. It's actually about these awesome graphics and this culture at the time, which was very popular. Give me my pretty. Oh, she got away. Oh, whoa. That's a gun, guys, and he's going to shoot me. See? They don't have fun in this title. Graffiti artists are bad, and the police want to kill them. Kill them. Not even the fun kind of kill, like the gun kind of kill. Like, I bodied you not. He has that Dirty Harry revolver. And I just got ran over. Yeah, I don't think I was the most prepared for these type of missions. I just got to like second tier missions right now, so they're getting increasingly harder, and my skills aren't up to this, you know, snuff, I would like to say. But in general, like the publications and friends who are playing this game are enjoying it heavily. I'm one of those guys, maybe because I grew up with this, and you know, this is one of the games to get a Dreamcast for. Oh my God, I'm gonna get blasted. So I wish I could show you some more how the spray paint works. So the small spray paint, it only takes one spray. You can just mash the L, and they'll go through the, you know, tropes of doing it. But the harder ones, you have to design yourself. You get like these little quick time events equivalent. Jet Grind Radio actually changed that up in the second one. It took away the whole, I believe, the whole technical aspect of it. It was just mashing L. It was more about platforming. Oh my God. Dude, I knew it. Yes. Oh, look at that hot FC, the hot FC tag right there. There we go. There we go. So the mission critical ones are the red ones. Look at that. All the tricks are auto. He does them whatever he feels like. You just press the A button, and if he wants to do a mellow flip, guess what? He's doing it. The grind, same thing. One thing is that this game's very based around momentum. You can actually probably get to the whole stage with one grind if you're on that level. I'm not. I probably was the first levels, but even those are a little difficult to do it on. Uh-oh. You guys ready for that SWAT team? Oh my god. I can see that with this wall. I mean, this rail grind. Damn. So that when the bad guys start coming in, they start telling you which way to run to help avoid them. And see, they actually change up how the level works after a point. So now this point where I was supposed to just jump on this rail and get a free grind, now it's actually become difficult. So I need to get my momentum up, jump over those rails. I'm doing. Oh, I see a big one over there. It's probably worth doing that now before it gets even more nuts. We already seen helicopters. You already seen attack dogs. Oh my god. It stays pretty much the same, the actual order of it. So if you remember it, you can actually just do it pretty easily. And it's, I don't know. I like this analog stick a lot better than the Dreamcast one. So oh my god. There we go. Look at that. Look at that masterpiece. But the design still looks sick as hell. I think during the time they actually had some like really top designers or graffiti artists to create a lot of them. So that's actually something to note. Probably now everyone's like, oh, that guy sucks. Oh, he's washed up, hack. And this is the worst. Oh my god, oh my god. Grinding without that momentum, you would lose your life over it. Like it's that cringeworthy. Like the game is really picky on how it wants you to go about their things. Oh wow, there's stairs over here too. You know what? It's time to get that level. So I'm just gonna get one more. I just want to complete the stage and show you the guy who makes this game for me. The owner of the pirate radio station. You guys are probably like, what's a radio station? But yeah, this is actually for you. You know, this game. As far as nostalgia goes, I already have it. But for the guys who haven't experienced this, you should. It's still one of a kind experience. There's not many games like this who dabble into the graffiti genre. Oh my god. Thank you. Look at that. Yeah, it's that intense as far as like the platforming goes, and it doesn't have those tight Mario controls, so you're gonna feel that much better landing one of those jumps. This game's also about repetition. You want to be in your high scores a lot. See if you can do it as fast as you can, and for the most part, my score has been generally okay. I've been getting nitro, if that means anything. Oh my god. Please. Please. I gotta come back here. Crud. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. So that's even easier way. So at least I've seen that. The more you know, right guys? As far as achievements go, I haven't seen anything that's really ridiculous or like something difficult. Most of the stuff I've been seeing is unlock this character, play as him. Oh, there we go, Public Menace. Knock over 30 dudes. I need that. Give me the blue. Oh, why couldn't this game be nicer? Those Japanese difficulty during the time. Now they think every gamer from the West is stupid, but back in the day, man, they did not hold back. I need to make this jump. There we go. My God, that aim, yo. So yeah, half the game is about collecting graffiti, and doing some of the finding the secret areas in each of the maps. There's a lot of stuff that you can see, like different, Jet Set Radio logos that are hidden. It'll keep you occupied for a while. It's definitely worth the price point it has on both XBLA and PSN. There we go. You have to do all the spray cans, so there's probably like one or two that I'm missing right now. And in general, guys, this is pretty much what you're getting into. You know, a lot of good platforming, a lot of, you know, spray painting action and trying to avoid the police. And getting used to the controls is probably the most difficult part for me. And you know what? You get your awesome graffiti. So I have nothing bad to say about this, but get ready for the overview. Hey guys, Hack here with the breakdown of Jet Set Radio HD for the XBLA and PSN. First things first, I want to say this game will still wow players just like it did in '99 with the awesome visuals. This is cell shaded, still looks good and ages well, unlike some other 3D stuff. So yeah, the 720p facelift has done wonders for this title. A bad point would definitely have to be the fact the game has some small issues and the control is still as loose as it was before. Some of the issues include some sound skips and stuff like that, but not enough to actually hurt the score. And the loose controls, once you get used to them, they aren't so bad. A good point will have to be hopefully this, you know, sparks or ignites a light in Sega's butt to actually remake or make a new version of this game for the next generation consoles. I think this whole underground hip hop society type games need to come back. Mark Echo was a great title, and the graffiti genre in general is doing well. It has been a success. All 3 games were good. I like this game. I like the music. Hopefully we can see some more creativity come from this, from Sega's part. But as you all know, we might just get another Sonic Anniversary, which wasn't a bad game. Whatever, why am I talking about that? Alright guys, buy this game. Bye.